ಓಂ ನಮೋ ಭಗವತೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದಾಯ. 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 ಓಂ ನಮೋ ನಮೋ ಭಗವತೆ ಆನಂದಾಯ. ನಮೋ ಭಗವತೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದಾಯ. 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 ಓಂ 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 ನಮೋ ಭಗವತೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದಾಯ. ಭಗವತೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದಾಯ. ಓಂ ನಮೋ ಭಗವತೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದಾಯ. ಓಂ ಭಗವತೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದಾಯ. ಓಂ ನಮೋ 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 ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದಾಯ. ಓಂ ನಮೋ ಭಗವತೆ 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 ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದಾಯ. ಓಂ
Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara. Om Namo Guru Deva Shri Vasudeva. Om Namo Guru Deva Shri Vasudeva. Om Namo Bhagavate Nityanandaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Muktanandaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Nityanandaya. Om Namo Guru Deva Nityanandaya. Om Namo Guru Deva Shri Vasudeva. Om Namo Guru Deva Shri Vasudeva. Om Namo Guru Deva Shri Vasudeva. Namaskar, everyone. Namaskar, Gurudev. So let us welcome Baba Nityananda, Baba Muktananda, and Sri Vasudeva. Namaskar, Guruji.
Thank you, Anandaji. Namaskar, everyone. And warm welcome to the beginning of our 40-day observance. We look forward once again to your company, and it's great to see the hall filled as much as it can. And I do believe that each one of you who's here today is here by destiny, by the karmic power. So I'll begin with a little prayer to start with, an invocation prayer as we honor the Masters. And I'd like to invite all of you to join as we do so. Now, prayer takes place in that sacred consciousness within, not just in the mind, but a little deeper inside, in the God space within you. So it requires that your mind becomes silent. You don't need to think too much whilst in here. That you come into a place of lovingness emotionally. When we all become silent, we touch a deeper space inside. We touch the God space. This is the place that the Guru dwells within us. The God dwells within us. The place of peace and love and goodness within us. Let's enter there. That's where Satsang truly happens. And for those of you who are joining us via the video stream, we welcome you. We look forward to your company, and I see that even though you're in your homes, that you're dressed for the occasion, so I love that. Thank you. And so let's begin with an opening prayer, invocation prayer. Most of you know this prayer. Namostvanantaya Sahasramurte. We honor the God that is everywhere. Namo Stvanantaya Sahasra Murtaye Sahasra Pada Kshishirarubhave Sahasra shashvate sahasrakoti yugadharine namah. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidananda Murtaye Prapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Nityanandaya Gurave Shishya Samsara Harane Bhakti Karye Kadehaya Namaste Chittadatmane. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karva Vahe Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidisha Vahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So this year, 2021, makes it 43 years. It's the 43rd anniversary of our 40-day. I was 23 years old, 1978. Not yet 24. When I underwent this, what I will call magical experience of self-transformation over 40 days. I didn't create it. Life did. The universe did. Almost 3 years before that, since 1971, a transformation was taking place over the years due to the incredible awakening of energy by the master. Happened in India when I was 21. The yogic terminology for that is Shaktipat. The descent of Shakti, the transmission of Shakti from the master to the student, the disciple. That brought about such a miraculous and powerful transformation that my life changed radically. I became totally dedicated to the path. On this path, the experiences can be fast and furious and can be so transformative that it can take you on a spin. That's what happened to me. And I guess for a lot of you who have been associated with me, the same has happened at different intensities. Your life is never the same when you meet a Shaktipat Guru. But what is remarkable, and which I must say to you, is that it brings an awareness of other dimensions of existence. Our lives are predicated on this sensory existence. We tend to think that everything is about the human body and the material world. The least of it is that. Because you are not human, as we tend to say, I'm only human. You're not human. You are having a human experience. You're not human. This is the awareness that comes to you when there is remarkable spiritual awakening, transformation of identity, spiritual rebirth. A new you emerges within. A new you. You can actually feel yourself different and to the body, ultimately. To such an extent that you can witness all that is happening in the body and feeling apart from it. That's what I began to experience in 1971, and that continued through to 1977, when I went back to India. And ultimately in 1978, I was drawn into this amazing process of transformation over 40 days. I didn't know it would be 40 days, but I worked after because I needed to, I wanted to. I never spoke about it. People didn't know about it, but they knew I was different. It was only 10 years after I decided to begin a little ashram right up here, to continue the same process that I underwent in those years. So in 1988, that's when I started a little ashram here. And then finally in 1993, I decided I mastered the inner world and the outer. And that's when I started the Blue Star. I was 39 years old. So I operated in the human world, in the act of being human, and totally conscious that I am not human. And now, over the years, I've been fearless in saying it, because people no longer think that I'm crazy. They begin to believe. And the world at large is beginning to believe, yes, we can be more than human. And today I take pride in saying that I am not human. We are not human. And there are many dimensions to existence beside the human. We all tend to get frustrated about the human world when we realize how limited we are in this world. There's only so much we can do. We are limited by our geography, our education, or by our human body, by our intellect, a number of different things we are limited by. But when you begin to experience the inner world, you realize that you can be in touch with beings that are totally non-human, and you can be in touch with energies that are far beyond the human world. That you could have no fear of death, that you can make things happen in this space, that you can attract things, that you can change your environment, you can change your home, you can change your workplace as much as it will allow, and you can work towards changing a world. There is no limit to what you can accomplish in the inner world. But one thing that you will learn to respect is that what the divine has ordained in the karmic play, you don't want to change that. That's why you don't want to force change on people when they can't change. They can't change just like that. They need to go through the pain of transformation, the pain of evolution in consciousness, the experience of evolution in consciousness. You can simply be an example, but you can't change the world. The world is based on a karmic play that has to go on in the way that it was designed. People need to change from inside, organically. You can't force change on the outside. But you can become the change. Like the Mahatma said, you can become the change. And that's what I inspire in my world. Let's be the change. I invite you to experience that transformation that comes when there is spiritual awakening and development within you. Not driven by your ego, but driven by a greater power that moves within your being. We call her Kundalini. She's the magical experience that I had in India. She is that power inside that creates change. And that's what I invite you to experience in yet another 40 days. The transformative experiences that come when you devote yourself to self-discipline. And when you work towards fulfilling your life purpose. Life is evolutionary. That's why we go through all the challenges here. It's evolutionary. We are pushed to evolve. We are pushed to grow in consciousness, not to stagnate. Life is not about stagnation, it's about growth. And we are constantly challenged by the universe to grow. Will you accept the challenge to grow? Life is not punishing. It's not a punitive universe. It's a gracious universe. It's a liberating universe. It's a supportive universe. Everything that challenges you is really a blessing to you, if you don't see it yet. So in this 40 days, we are going to be inviting you to make a journey with us in the inner space, guided by not just a human guru, but by the guru principle within you. It's called Guru Tattva. The very same thing that is in Vasudeva is inside of you. The very same power that guided Vasudeva is inside of you, but it's dormant. So the prayer is, may that power of Guru that we see manifested in Vasudeva, may that power be awakened in me. May that power be awakened in me. I don't care for you to call me Guru, because the name means nothing. But I rejoice when I see you wake up to the Guru inside of you and say, yes, I understand what you're saying. I can feel it within me. That's what I would like. That you be awakened to your own truth. To the Guru principle within you. Baba Nityananda said, kneel to yourself, bow to yourself, that God dwells within you as you. The divine is within you. That power within you is divine. Kneel to yourself, bow to yourself. So make that wish over these days with me. That Guru inside of you that makes you master your own self, be awakened and grow a little more. So here's where I'd invite you to join with me as we chant this beautiful prayer, Jyotisa Jyota Jagao. Sadguru, Jyotisa Jyota Jagao. We ask that universal Sadguru, wake up that light within me, that Guru principle that we see in a master and in all masters. Wake up, O Master, wake up that light within my own being. Take away the darkness from within me. Mera antara timira mitao, Sadguru Jyotisa Jyota Jagao. Join us as we chant this hymn, honoring the light within the masters and within each other. The light of the divine. Jyota se jyota jagavo, Sadguru jyota se jyota jagavo, mera antar dhini ramitavo, Sadguru kindle my heart's flame with thy flame. Sadguru, kindle my heart's flame with thine. May thy light banish darkness forever. Sadguru, kindle my heart's flame with thine. पाल के तेरे द्वार पे आए, मंगल दर्शन सद्गुरु ज्योति जगाओ, मेरा अंतर मित्र thy children seek thee at thy gateway. Appear in thy glory before. Sadguru, kindle my heart, sing with thine. May thy light banish darkness forever. Sadguru, kindle my heart, sing with thine. Antar mein yuga yuga se soyi, Ichhiti shakti ko jagao, Sadguru jyoti se jagao, mera antar timira mitao. Within us that power has been slumbering. Awaken Shakti within. Sadguru, kindle my heart, sing with thine. May thy light banish darkness forever. Sachi Jyot jage hridaya mein, Along in our hearts that ember has been smoldering. Music of soul, Sadhguru kindle my heart, flame without. May thy light banish darkness forever. Sadhguru, Joseph, Joseph, Sadhguru, Joseph, मेरा अंतर निरंता सद्गुरु kindle my heart's flame with thy flame. Sadhguru, kindle my heart's flame with thine. Sadhguru, kindle my heart's flame with thine. In 1978, something magical happened on the Saturday, March 25th, today. As a teacher of Siddha Yoga, I was running a center. And there were very strict rules about how you run this center. So we had decided at the center was in my home, to have a 2-hour program with the chanting of just one mantra, Om Namo Bhagavate Nityanandaya. Honoring the master of the tradition, Baba Nityananda. So the melody of the mantra was Om Namo Bhagavate Nityanandaya. So the plan was to chant that for 2 hours. So the way of chanting it was chant it for about 20 minutes. Then, you go to a crescendo and you come down back and then you start all over again. But during this chanting, something incredible happened. We call it kriyas, spontaneous energy experiences. That, wow, changed my life forever. So I'm singing away Om Namo Bhagavate Nityananda and I'm so absorbed in it. Suddenly I lost control over myself. Not in a bad way, but some greater power took charge of my being. And it started to chant the mantra louder. And at some point, I started to roar like a lion. I think the neighbors must have come out and really wondered what happened to me. The voice was totally taken over by this, what we call Shakti, Kundalini. It was clearing my throat chakra. I had no control over it. But that lasted for a while, but it left me in this kind of state where some greater power was really controlling the whole thing. At the end of this episode, I was taken aback because this never happened to me. I was always in sort of a co-creative mode with this power. It was there when I needed it. It guided me. It brought so much love into my space, so much power into my being, so much positivity into my being, so much transformation. But this time, it took over completely. So the next morning when I got up to chant Guru Gita, and I started to breathe, then this energy took me over again. But the most amazing thing now, it spoke. It spoke through my voice. I'm listening to this energy speak through my voice. Thank God it was only a few of us in the little hall. It was telling me how to meditate. It brought the Om Guru mantra to me in a very forceful way. It started to talk to the people who are around me. I'm watching this thing happening. It's telling me about me. That was the beginning of an incredible week that I had no control over. This would come and it would go. It would come and it would go. So almost as if I couldn't control when this voice would come into my being. I realized that the divine could speak to you through your own voice. And you could observe. And every thought that I'm thinking, it is answering my question. That was how it guided me. And I only understood what it was trying to say to me at the end of the week. And that is when I became totally secluded because it told me how to seclude myself. Of course, there was more details to this because it didn't only include me, it included family members as well into this process. And the whole place became a place of seclusion. So this energy was speaking to everybody in a way, and it brought all of us into this transformative space, like what we're going to create during this period. I had no idea what would happen every day, but every day I got an extra clue. Every day I went into a deeper experience, and during these days, my waking and dreaming were about the same. I would only come out at night to go to the washroom. It prevented me from bathing too much, from changing my clothes too much, from eating too much. This directed my every activity and told me don't look at anyone. So I couldn't look at anyone. But every day I'd be writing down what it's saying to me. And following, and as though the thoughts kept running as to what I should do. And my dream state was the same as my waking. But if I was practicing the waking, I was doing the dream state. This happened throughout the 40 days. The consciousness was transforming. Ultimately, at the end of 40 days, this energy just burst my head completely, and all the restlessness that was in my being disappeared. But I had a totally different consciousness. Do I believe that there's a power in the universe that runs everything? I do. Do I believe that that power could speak in and through me? I do. Do I believe that power runs the entire universe? I do. Do I believe that that power runs this institution? I do. Do I believe that everybody who comes towards me is brought to me by the universe? I do. Do I believe that I should fear the next step? I don't. I should not fear the next step. This power guides the next step. When you see accidents happen in the universe and you think, oh my God, this person made a mistake, it was part of the plan. What we can change things if you only commit to the desire to be transformed, to experience something different. All you need to do is commit to self-transformation and change and evolution. I bring to you a process that is guided by the universe. Blue star is a vision of the divine. Everything I create here, it's a co-creation. The divine did this. I couldn't do this single-handedly. The divine brought this together. All of us who become a part of this, the divine made it happen. You have seen it that way. That's the magic that runs through this organization and runs through all of you who are committed to this path of transformation and change and evolution. So I bring to you now the mantra, well, before I go into that one, but the mantra that honors Baba Nityananda. The name that I sung to that started this transformation of the 40 days. That power taught me how to honor my own Guru, Baba Muktananda. It taught me how to understand the Guru principle. And how to merge in it. So join me as we chant Mere Baba Nityananda. My Baba. As we fondly remember him, and those of you who have had experiences with Baba Nityananda, you know the magic that comes with remembering him. So I invite you to this experience. And you know that I love to chant. So please join me in this excitement of a discipline that is so powerful. Om Nityananda, Om Nityananda, Om Nityananda, Mere Baba Nityananda. mere Baba Nityananda. Baba Nityananda, Nityananda, mere Baba Nityananda, mere Baba. Om Nityananda, Om Nityananda, Om Nityananda, mere Baba Nityananda. Om Nityananda, Om Nityananda, Om Nityananda, mere Baba Nityananda. Om Nityananda, Om Nityananda, Om Nityananda, mere Baba Nityananda. Om Nityananda, Om Nityananda, Om Nityananda, mere Baba Nityananda. Om Nityananda, Om Nityananda, Om Nityananda, mere Baba Nityananda. Om Nityananda. Baba Nityananda, mere Baba Nityananda, mere Baba Nityananda, mere Baba. Mere Baba Nityananda, mere Baba Nityananda, mere Baba Nityananda, mere Baba Nityananda, mere Baba. Om Nityananda, Om Nityananda, Om Nityananda, mere Baba Nityananda. Om Nityananda, Om Nityananda, Om Nityananda, mere Baba Nityananda. Baba Nityananda, mere Baba Nityananda, mere Baba Nityananda. Mere Baba Nityananda, mere Baba Nityananda, mere Baba Nityananda, mere Baba Nityananda. Om Nityananda, Om Nityananda, Om Nityananda, mere Baba Nityananda. Baba Nityananda, mere Baba Nityananda, mere Baba Nityananda, mere Baba Nityananda. Now you can see how powerful that current is that flows through your being. Just by repeating that name that comes alive when it's repeated by disciples of a tradition. Because that energy of a tradition runs through you. Just repeating the mantra creates a magical effect within your being. If any of you just take that picture and say a little prayer, you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed at what can happen. Such is the power of a master. And a master only becomes greater when ascended. Master only becomes greater when ascended. Greater. Coming out of the limitation of a human form, the master can reach us more powerfully everywhere. Now you see how 2 hours could have gone very quickly in the chanting of the mantra. Now, I'm going to spend some time with the mantra that I actually chanted on that night. This was what I chanted. Om Namo Bhagavate Nityanandaya. And I'm holding all of you in the blessing of this mantra. As it worked for me in 1970, I'm praying that it will work for you as you repeat it in the way that I did. Om Namo Bhagavate Nityanandaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Nityanandaya. Bhagavate Nityanandaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Nityanandaya. 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 Nityananda. Bhagavate Nityanandaya. Nityanandaya. Now let's just meditate for a few minutes. Let's come into the silence. Just giving attention to that beautiful feeling that is within your being in this moment. The awakened energy, the blissful feelings that arises from within you. Allow the breath to flow in rhythm, slowly breathing out and slowly breathing in. Just allowing your body to absorb the beautiful energy that came from the mantra chanting. And allow yourself to just grow into this mantra of Om Guru. Om Guru as you breathe in and Om Guru as you breathe out. As you honor the Guru principle and as you seek the awakening of the Guru within your own being. Om Guru as you breathe in and Om Guru as you breathe out. This is what happened to me the next day. There's a magic in the mantra Om Guru. Just let the mantra arise from within the consciousness and the silence. And I'm praying that this mantra will come alive in you. Will begin to cleanse the mind of impurities, of a negative thinking. Will drive away the darkness that attracts bad luck, as we say. Om Guru as you're breathing, Om Guru as you breathe out. You've just been touched by the beautiful energies of the Masters. For those of you who feel inclined to repeat the mantra that you just chanted, Om Namo Bhagavate Nityananda, and then you can repeat that in the consciousness. Literally, it means I bow to that power within that is ever blissful. Nityananda means the ever blissful experience of being. And in the stillness of being, that arises out of repeating this mantra, you can make your wish for these days ahead. What do you wish to achieve in this period? You make that wish in your heart. I pray that my body be healed, for example. You can pray for family or loved ones in the space. Make a wish. May I be a light to all those around me. May I light up my workplace. To make the wish that you would like. And we pray that our wishes be blessed by the Masters of the Light. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Sananda Murte Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejasaya. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahe Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahe. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And here I'm going to invite all of you to stand as we chant the arati, as we sing the arati song, honoring the masters and each other with the light. आरती करूं सब गुरु की करूं सब गुरु की प्यारे कर के आरती करूं गुरु भर के गुरु की करूं प्यारे हर की आरती जय गुरुदेव अमल विनाशी ज्ञान रूप अंतर के वासी जय गुरु पग पग पर देते प्रकाश जैसे किरण दिनकर की आरती ब्रह्म ज्ञान आकाश के योग ज्ञान के अचल प्रभर जग चरण सरोज में तारी यथा हमारे सुरजी अंधकार से मैं निकाला निकलाया है अमर उजाला कब से जाने ध्यान रहे थे आज सुनो दर दर दिया संशय मिटा विवेक कराया भवसागर से पार लखाया अमर प्रदीप जला कर कर दे निशा जो रही कर दी वेदों बीच अभेद बताया गमन विमोच कराया वेदों आवागमन धन्य हुए हम पाकर धारा ब्रह्म ज्ञान धरती आए करो कृपा सद्गुरु जगतारण जगत दर्शक नाते निवार जय हो नीत ज्योति दिखलाने पाले Nityananda Sadguru Data Shakti Paat Ke Divya Pradata Mokshananda Shakti Paat Ke Karke Paat Ke Neshapuri Baba Pararane Janaki आरती करो सदगुरु की करो सदगुरु की प्यारे गुरुवर की आरती करो गुरुवर की ओम चैतन्य शाश्वतं शांतं Nabundu Kalakita Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sadguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. So this brings us to the end of our session today. But can you feel the sacredness of the period? Can you feel the energy that flows through us when we commit to change and to self-transformation and to evolution? Can you feel that? For days now I've been feeling this beautiful energy that comes in this period. And I'm telling you, as you join me, what's going to happen is that there's going to come change in your home. There's going to come change in the space. And a lot of the things that you seek and wish for will begin to come to you in miraculous ways. So tomorrow morning we begin with the Guru Gita. It will be streamed. For those of you who can't be here, you can join me at your home at 5:30. It will be on the stream. I'm going to be chanting with you as we begin the first day. I'm going to guide you into meditation as we invoke the presence of the Masters for the beginning of this 40-day retreat. Those of you who can come and join us in the hall, you're free to do so. Allow yourself to experience the magic of the Spirit. There are other dimensions to existence. Like the Christ said, in my Father's house there are many mansions. He spoke to that yogic truth of lokas. Beings from the higher worlds, they support our growth. These beings, they see you. They seek to communicate with you. And some of you have guides for lifetimes that are trying to reach you. But because the mind is so engrossed in the senses, it can't even hear them. You can't even hear the guidance of the universe that is coming to you simply because you are so engrossed in the senses. So when in these situations you learn to let go a little bit and to become a little more calm and a little more receptive, then you begin to get these thoughts of guidance coming into your mind. I want to thank those of you who stayed up late just to be with us. Know that I appreciate that. Your presence is important. I see those of you in Romania who are still doing the RT with us. I feel so happy that you can stay up with us. In Holland and Ireland, in Hungary. Thank you for staying up with us. We appreciate that. And all those of you in our own time zone and those of you who are a few hours away, earlier than us, thank you for joining. It's a joy to have you. It gives me the feeling of the global nature of the ashram we are creating. This 40 days is going to be a really magical one because we are trying to create the virtual ashram together with this one. Tomorrow is going to be a magical first day. We have a treat for you in terms of the workshop we're creating. We look forward to having your presence during the workshop and the day tomorrow. Those of you who have been with us in the 40-day retreats know the protocol of this evening. We live in silence. Taking this silence with us to our homes. Nothing better. Nothing sweeter. Nothing more sublime. Experiencing in your hearts and minds now. May the divine be with you. More importantly, as I say, may you be with the divine. May you be with the divine. And of course, I really wanted to chant more tonight. I'm sure Ananaji and the team here will agree. And a lot of you. So I may add a satsang in the 40 days again, one or two. Let's see how it goes, because I'm missing this. So let us see how it grows. The 40 days are going to be organic. Although I have a plan, anything can happen. The divine is in charge. So I want to wish all of you a marvelous night. Some of you, it's past midnight. And a beautiful period of 40 days of self-discipline. The theme of the retreat is the path of sadhana, spiritual practice. So I'm going to be very focused on the practices. Have a blessed evening, everyone. And remember the silence. Thank you, everyone. Namaskar.